Moving on, Ethiopia is holding its 7th national general election today. Polls opened at 6 a.m. local time across Africa's second most populous country. The elections are held amid a heavy military presence and stark regional divisions. Around 50 million voters are eligible to vote for members of the parliament who will in turn select the prime minister. The incumbent Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed of the Prosperity Party is all but guaranteed to win a landslide victory. Abiy has ruled the Horn of Africa nation of 130 million people since 2018. He's criticized for growing authoritarianism and a crackdown on dissent, in contrast to his early years when he had won the Nobel Peace Prize for mending ties with the neighboring Eritrea. Speaking after casting his ballot, Prime Minister Ahmed claimed Ethiopia's historical enemies were trying to undermine public confidence in the integrity of the election.
I believe this year's elections will help the Horn of Africa practice democracy and gain public acceptance. In the region, elections are particularly challenging exercises, and there are relatively few opportunities to develop electoral experience, except in Kenya and perhaps in Djibouti. I believe this election will help advance democracy in the region and build public confidence.
Analysts say the vote is a little more than a formality to give Abiy Ahmed another 5 years in power. It is alleged that the opposition parties and independent journalists are largely stifled in Ethiopia, and the country faces multiple internal conflicts and ethnic divisions. Abiy's PP won 96% of the seats in the last election in 2021. The opposition is running with scant financial resources, and it is divided across over 40 parties. In dozens of constituencies, the ruling party is running unopposed. And WION's Louisa Olanyi has sent us this report with more details. Take a look.
Polls opened June 1st in Ethiopia, with voters' queue reported as early as 6 a.m. More than 50 million voters registered to elect members of parliament who will choose the next prime minister. 47 political parties and over 10,900 candidates are contesting the vote, including Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's ruling party, which is seeking to retain power after its 2021 landslide victory. The election is being held under the shadow of ongoing conflict and displacement in the country, raising concerns over voter turnout and the credibility of the process. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olanyi, WION, World is One.